6th class, welcome back again. So, in our previous class, we were discussing like fractions, unlike fractions and how to compare them. We have different rules for like and unlike fraction comparison. For like fractions, we know that if our denominators are same, we will compare the numerators, and the greater the numerator, greater is going to be the corresponding fraction. Similarly, if the unlike fractions, it means denominators are not going to be same. So we will check the numerator. If numerators are same, then the number with the fraction with lesser denominator is going to be bigger. And if we don't have the numerators as same, then we will use the method of either common multiple or cross multiplication. Now we are going to do our exercise 7.4 with question number 2. Question number 2, where we have to compare the fraction and put the appropriate sign. First one is 3 by 6 and 5 by 6. You see that both of the fractions are having same denominator. It means they are like fractions and we have to compare the numerators. Now 3 and 5, which one is going to be bigger? 5 is greater than 3. It means this fraction is going to be bigger than the 3 by 6. Second is our 1 by 7 and 1 by 4. Again, we will check the denominators. They are different. It means they are unlike fraction, but they have the same denominator, same numerator as 1. Now we will check the denominators, which are 7 and 4. The one with lesser denominator is going to be bigger one. The lesser denominator is 4. It means that the fraction corresponding to it, that is 1 by 4, is going to be bigger than 1 by 7. C part is we have 4 by 5 and 5 by 5, 4 by 5 and 5 by 5, and D is we have 3 by 5 and 3 by 7. In both of these, see that in this we have the same denominator. We will check the numerator. This one is bigger, so this fraction is going to be bigger. In this one we have same numerator but different denominators, means unlike fractions with same numerator. I will check the denominator. This one is smaller, so the fraction corresponding to it is going to be bigger than the other one. So this is the question number 2. Question number 3 is make 5 more such pairs and put appropriate signs. So like this we have to compare 5 more pairs. So we are going to write 5 more pairs. You can use either the pair of fractions I am using, or you can pick by your choice. So suppose we have 1 by 17 and 7 by 17. Okay. So these are both of them are like fraction with same denominator. So we will compare the numerator. This is going to be bigger than this. Next one is going to be our 12 by 13 and 13 by 13. Okay, not 13 by 13. Suppose we have 12 by 14, 12 by 15. Okay. In this we have same numerator. We will compare the denominators. The one with the smaller denominator is going to be bigger one. So 13 is smaller than 12. So it is going to be, this fraction is going to be bigger one. Next we can take 1 by 188 and 1 by 189. Now these are unlike fraction because denominators are different, but they have same numerator. We will compare the denominators. 188, 189, which one is smaller? This one is smaller. It means the corresponding fraction is going to be bigger. Next we have 11 by 17 and 11 by 27. Okay. These are unlike fraction. Comparing the denominators, we get that this one is smaller, so this fraction is going to be bigger. Next one is our 21 by 17 and 17, not 17, you can take 37 also. Okay, 37 and we have suppose 19 here. So the same denominator, we will compare the numerators. Which one is bigger? This one is bigger. So this fraction is going to be bigger. So we have done the comparison with 5 more fraction pairs. You can take your own choice of fractions also. Now we will move on to question number 4. We have to look at the figure and write less than, equal to and greater than between the given pair of fractions. Now in the figure you can see that there are division, these are all divisions of 0 and 1. Okay, so in first figure you see that it is 1 division. In second one we have 0 to 1 divisions into 2, so 1 by part, 1 by 2, and then 1 by 2 to 2 by 2. So we have divided 1 by 2 into 2 parts. The next one we have divided 1 by 2, 1 to 2 in 3 parts, and so on. The corresponding fractions are also written. Now we have to use this one to write the fractions comparison. Suppose we want to do question number 4, A part. It is 1 by 6 and 1 by 3. Okay. So we will look at which figure? We will look at the figure in which there is comparison, there is division of 0 to 1 into 6 parts. Okay, 0 to 1 is in 6 parts. This is 6 by 6. This is 0 by 6. Then 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is 5 by 6, 4 by 6, 3 by 6, 2 by 6, and 1 by 6. So you will use this figure to see that this is your 1 by 6, this is your 2 by 6. Now you can use cancellation for 2 by 6 and you can write 2 by 6 as 1 by 3. How? Because the highest common factor of this is going to be 2, and we will get the simplified version. 2 by 6, highest common factor is 2. So the simplest form is going to be 2 by 2 and 6 by 2, which is going to be 1 by 3. So I have written the simplest form here, which is going to be 1 by 3. Similarly, when we will write the simplest form of 3 by 6, it is going to be 1 by 2. It is going to be 2 by 3, and so on. Okay. This you have learned in your previous classes, so we are not going to repeat it again. So now 1 by 6 and 1 by 3, where are these? So this is 1 by 3, this is 1 by 6, this is 1 by 3 is here and 1 by 6 is here. Now which one is on the right hand side? Because the one on the right hand side is going to be bigger. So we know that as we are moving from left to right, the numbers are increasing. Or in this case, you can also write that fractions are increasing, okay? Or you can say, you can also use fractions are increasing, okay? So implies this fraction, which is on the right hand side, is going to be bigger than this one. So your 1 by 3 is going to be greater than, implies 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 6. This is your answer for first part. Now second part is 3 by 4 and 2 by 6. 3 by 4 and 2 by 6. You can check from the figure that, second one is, because it is written in the question that you have to look at the figures and write this, you will see that 3 by 4 is available in this figure. Okay, I'm going to draw both of them, of 4 also and of 6 also. So 4 is this and 6 is this. You need not draw it because it is already available. You just need to write the answers. Okay, this is 4 by 4, this is 6 by 6, which is going to be 1 to 1. Okay, these are divisions of 1. So this is your 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. So 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. Okay, now division of 0 to 1 into 6 parts. It is going to be 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 2 by 6, this is going to be 3 by 6, then 4 by 6, 5 by 6 and 6 by 6. Okay, so this is how it is going to be. You will see that your 3 by 4 is here. Okay, this is your 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 is here. And where is your 2 by 6? Your 2 by 6 is here. 2 by 6 is here. We have drawn the figures upside down. So if you are going to make the comparison, you will see that the 3 by 4 is coming on the right hand side of 2 by 6. Okay, it means that your 3 by 4 is going to be bigger than your 2 by 6. Okay, because from left hand side to right hand side, fractions are increasing. You see that from left hand side to right hand side, fractions are increasing. Okay, you can use the either method. The first one we applied in the A part or we applied in the B part, but the method we applied in the B part is more easy to deal with. We just need to look at the figures and check which one is coming on the right hand side, and then you can tell more appropriate method instead. Okay, similarly we can do C part. C part is our 2 by 3 and 2 by 4. You can check from the figure that 2 by 3 is left hand side or right hand side of 2 by 4. It means this is going to be bigger. And then we have D, which is 6 by 6 and 3 by 3. You see that 6 by 6 is coming at this point and 3 by 3 will also come at this point. It means they are lying on the same point. It means they are going to be equal. Okay, or you can check the simplified version of them also. Simplified version of this is simplified fraction, corresponding to it is going to be 1, and to this also it is going to be 1. So 1 is equal to 1. Okay, then last part of this is 5 by 6 and 5 by 5. Okay, you will see from the diagram that 5 by 5 is on right hand side of 5 by 6. It means this number is going to be bigger. This was your question number 4. Next is our, okay, you have one more part in fourth one. Make 5 more such problems and solve them with your friends. So you can make 5 problems like we did in our third question, and you can solve them. Fifth one is, how quickly can you do this? Fill appropriate side. Okay, so first one, it is 1 by 2, 1 by 5. B is 2 by 4 and 3 by 6. There is boxes in between them. Then 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. D is 3 by 4 and 2 by 8. E is 3 by 5 and 6 by 5. F is 7 by 9 and 3 by 9. Okay, we have written the fractions. Now we are going to compare them. You see that in A part the numerators are same and denominators are different. It means we have unlike fraction with same numerator, implies the one with smaller denominator is going to be bigger. So 1 by 2 is going to be bigger. Second one, the denominators are different, numerators are different. It means what we will do, we will cross multiply. So I will cross multiply 6 with 2, I will get 12, and I will cross multiply 4 with 3, I will get 12. So both of them are equal, so I am going to put equal sign. Okay, This was your rough work. So next one is again unlike fraction with different numerators. We will cross multiply this with this and this with this. This is 3 3s are 9 and this is 5 2s are 10. Which one is bigger? 10. So this fraction is bigger. So next one again unlike fraction with different numerators. So I will cross multiply 8 with 3. I will get 24 and 4 with 2 I will get 8. Which number is bigger? 24. It means the corresponding fraction is going to be bigger. Next one is our 3 by 5 and 6 by 5. Again I will cross multiply because again unlike fraction and different denominators, it is 15 and this is 30. Of course 30 is bigger, so this fraction is going to be bigger. Next f part is same denominators, it means they are like fractions. We will check the, I will compare the numerators. 7 is bigger, so this fraction is going to be bigger. So we have completed our fifth question. Not yet, we have more parts also. So G part we are going to do now. So G part में we have 1 by 4, 2 by 8. H में we have 6 by 10, 4 by 5. Then I we have 3 by 4, 7 by 8. Okay. And I'm going to rub these two. After I we have J, which is 6 by 10 and 3 by 5. Okay. And K we have 5 by 7 and 15 by 27. Okay. I am going to tell you one more thing. These are unlike fractions with different denominators and different numerators also. I can cross multiply them. 8 into 1 which is going to be 8 and 4 into 2 which is going to be 8. I find them to be equal, so I am going to put the equal sign. We have one more method. What we can do, we can simply, this fraction is in its simplest form. But is your fraction on right hand side is in simplest form? No. You can simplify it further and you will get 1 by 4. Okay, you will change your fraction into simplified version, simplified form of fraction. You will get 1 by 4 and now you see that 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 both of them are going to be equal. So you can do by that method also. Now in this we will cross multiply. I will get 30 here and I will get 40 here. 40 is going to be bigger, so I will write this sign. So now 8 3s are 24 and this is going to be 28. This one is bigger, so I will write this sign. So now here it is 30 and this is 30, so they are going to be equal. Now here we have, okay, you can convert this fraction is in its simplest form, but this is not. So what we will do, we will divide the numerator and denominator by the HCF of them, and we will get the simplified fraction form of fraction, which is going to be 5 by 7. We are going to divide them by 3 and 3. So we are going to get 5 by 7 and 5 by 7 on the left hand side also. So they are going to be equal. Or you can use the method of cross multiplication, 27 into 5. So 27 into 5 is going to be 135. And if we are going to multiply 15 into 7, 15 into 7 is going to be sorry, this is going to be 21 here. So 21 into 5 is going to be 105, and similarly 15 into 7 is going to be 105. It means that both are going to be same. So with this we have completed our question number 5. Now we will move on to our question number 6. The following fraction represent just 3 different numbers. Separate them into 3 groups of equivalent fractions by changing each of them into its simplest form. The given fractions we have to change them into simplest form. So I am going to write each one. This is 2 by 12. B is 3 by 50, C is 8 by 50, D is 16 by 100, E is 10 by 60, F is going to be 15 by 75, G is going to be 12 by 60, H is going to be 16 by 96, and you can write I, J, K also, okay. I is 12 by 75, J is 12 by 72, and K is 3 by 18, and L is 4 by 25. Now we will change them into simplest form. Now HCF of 2 and 12 is 2. So to convert them into simplest form, we will divide 2 and 12, numerator and denominator, by 2. We will get 1 and 6. Okay, this is simplified version of this. Next, 3 by 15. HCF of 3 and 15 is 3. We will divide the numerator and denominator by the HCF to get the simplified version, which is going to be 1 by 5. C, HCF is going to be 8 and 50. You can find out 8 it is going to be 2 into 2 into 2. 50 is going to be 25, 5 into 5. Okay. So HCF is going to be 2, implies we will divide the numerator and denominator by 2 to get our simplified fraction. It is going to be 4 by 25. Next one, HCF of 16 and 100. You can find out HCF of 16 and 100. It is going to be 4 and 4. So 4 you can find out by the usual method. 16 by 4 and 100 by 4. It is going to be 4 by 25. Next one is going to be 10 and 6. HCF of 10 and 60 is going to be 10. So your fraction is going to be 10 divided by 10, 60 divided by 10. That is going to be 1 by 6. Similarly, 15 by 75, you will divide by the HCF. It is going to be 15, 6 1 by 6, and so on. You can find out the simplified form of each of the fractions. Okay. So in the end, how will you write your answer? You will check the fractions having simplified form as 1 by 6. So this one, and maybe some from here also. Okay. So you will write like this. You will write like this: 2 by 12, and next one is 10 by 60. Next one is 15 by 75, and if you have next one also from these parts, you will write that fraction also have same simplified fraction equal to 1 by 6. Okay, you will write that these fractions are having the same simplified fraction, have a same simplest, or you can write simplest form of fraction. Simplest form of fraction 1 by 6, and then you can write similarly. We have another fraction is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is this, and 1 by 5 you will get 1 by 5 from here also, or maybe from some other fraction also. You will write that this kind of fraction have same simplified form of simplest form of fraction, which is 1 by 5. Similarly, you will do for 4 by 25 also. And in the question itself, it is given that you have to separate them into 3 groups. It means there are going to be only 3 groups. So this is question number 6. Question number 7 is find answers to the following. Write and indicate how you have solved them. Now note you have to indicate how you have solved them. Question number 7, A part. This is, first one is 5 by 9 equal to 4 by 5? So what is going to be your answer? They are unlike fraction. 5 by 9 and 4 by 5 are unlike fractions. Okay, unlike fractions. It means you can't compare. You can't compare the fractions using numerator or denominator. You have to apply the cross multiplication, or you can use the method of common multiple. So you can use the common multiple also. Common multiple of, we are going to do one question by that method. Common multiple of denominators. Okay, so 5 and 9 is going to be 45. Okay, you can find out and you will get 45. Now you will write 5 by 9 as a fraction, as a fraction, or you can say the equivalent fraction of 5 by 9 having denominator equal to 45. And when you will get 45, you will get 45 when you are multiplying this with 5. So you have to multiply numerator also with 5. You will get 25 by 45. And the second number, which is 4 by 5, you have to multiply it with 9 to get the denominator 45. It means you have to multiply your numerator also with 9. It is going to be 36 by 45. Now they are like fractions. Okay, now the equivalent fractions are like fraction. So implies your 26 by 45 is less than 36 by 45, or you can say the equivalent fractions of them, 5 by 9 is less than 4 by 5. So your answer is going to be no, they are not equal. You are asked if they are equal or not, so you will tell that no, they are not equal. In fact, 5 by 9 is less than 4 by 5. So next is 9 by 16 equal to 5 by 9? You will apply the same method. We will do C part now. C part is 4 by 5 equal to 16 by 20? Okay. So the one method is we are doing by which we did our part A. The second method is going to be this. We will try to convert our given fractions into simplest form. So 4 by 5 will be, 4 by 5 is a fraction in simplest form, so we can't simplify it further. But what about 16 by 20? 16 by 20 we can write in simplest form. How? The HCF of 16 and 20 is going to be 4, implies the simplest form of 16 by 20 is going to be 16 divided by 4, 20 divided by 4, that is 4 by 5. Okay. Now this is first one, this was 4 by 5. And a simplified version of 16 by 20 is 4 by 5. Implies 4 by 5 and 16 by 20 are equal. So you can check by this method also. We have D part also. In D part we have 1 by 15 and 4 by 30. D part 1 by 15 is 1 by 15 equal to 4 by 30. 1 by 15 is the simplest fraction form, we won't touch it. Now what about 4 by 5? So, or you can say simplest form of 1 by 15 is 1 by 15. Simplest form of 4 by 30 will be, we will divide the 4 and 30 by their HCF 2 by 15. So you see that this is 2 by 15, this is 1 by 15. So you will write that no, they are not equal. Okay. Next is question number 8. Question number 8. Ila read 25 pages of a book containing 100 pages and Lalita read 2 by 5 of the same book. So we have question number 8. So Ila read 25 pages of book, okay, and total number of pages are equal to 100, implies fraction of book read by her, that is Ila, is going to be 25 by 100. 25 by 100 in simplest form is going to be 25 by 25 and 100 by 100, because the HCF is going to be 25, that is 1 by 4. Now Lalita reads 2 by 5 of the same book. We have to compare this 1 by 5 and 2 by 5. Okay, comparing 1 by 4 and 2 by 5, you will cross multiply, you will get 5 and 8, implies 5 is less than 8, and it will imply that 1 by 4 is less than 2 by 4. Implies who is reading more. So Lalita read more. Or you are asked who read less. So you can say that Ila read less. Okay. So this is your question number 8. With this we are going to conclude the class for today. In tomorrow's class we are going to start with addition and subtraction of fraction. I wish you a good day.